G'day everybody, you're here with the Beef Chief and we're going to try Woolworths Barbecue Beef Jerky. So, 50 gram packet, there's the front, there's the back, that's what it looks like. Let's just tear straight into it, shall we? Alright, don't eat that. So, straight away you can smell it's got like a sweet sort of barbecue-y smell. Smells a little processed. It's got that faint sort of smell to it. Here's the piece of jerky. They're sort of cut into uniform strips. It's real beef. It doesn't look like it's a minced paste. Try and tear a piece and see what happens. But you can see how juicy that is. It's quite wet. Actually, it's quite wet. I wouldn't pull jerky off the trays that wet. Give it a squeeze. Quite a bit of moisture in there. Have a chew on that. Let's let the fingers greasy. Yeah, it's very sweet. It's got that sort of cherry barbecue flavour to it. And there's a cherry powder in here, I believe. Yeah, there we go, cherry powder. You can taste that and the soy. See how many pieces you get there. We'll put them all together, and that'll give us an idea how much jerky is actually in the bag. So this is an oven-dried beef jerky. It's not dehydrated, so it's put in the oven and it's cooked. I don't know what temperature Woolies are cooking it at, but the idea is cooking will kill most of the pathogenic bacteria. And while the product's not fully dry, it'll have enough preservative in it and it'll be dry enough that when it's sealed with a little oxygen absorber, it shouldn't spoil. Now the bag does say refrigerate after opening, consume within 3 days. It's a sweet tasting jerky. It's not, I wouldn't say it's bad by any means. It sort of reminds me of Nobby's jerky a little bit. It's the sort of stuff where you'd eat the whole bag, you'd eat the whole 50 grams, but I think if you ate 2 packs of that, your guts might feel a bit queasy. You know, some jerky just doesn't make you feel real good after eating heaps of it. You get through a bag of this, alright. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 18, 20. Call that one piece plus I've eaten 2. So call it 23 pieces. For 50 grams, about 2 grams each, little bite-sized pieces. We'll give you another tear here. So it's not really tearing so much as pulling apart and then just twisting. So you don't get that nice rip. Yeah, it's very wet, that's why. Yeah, it taste isn't bad. For $3.50, if I was walking down Woolies and didn't want to spend too much money, if I just had a pocket full of change, I'd probably buy that. 0.5 star health rating, so I reckon not very good for you. That's all the sodium in it. Made in Australia for 97% Australian ingredients, which is good. I don't like the greasy residue on my fingers afterwards. But yeah, look, the flavour's alright. It chews, not real tough. The teeth pretty much go straight into it. Some jerky really dry. You can only eat a piece at a time. I feel like with this Woolies beef jerky, I could probably eat about 10 pieces at once and still chew it, and it wouldn't really be a problem. Yeah. You just bite right through all that. It's almost like a brownie. There's not a whole lot of structural integrity to the piece. It's quite weak. I'd rate that overall about maybe a 2.5 out of 5. 2.5 stars out of 5 is probably what I'd give it. It's okay, it hits a spot, does the job. Very average compared to, I've eaten a lot of jerky, it's very average compared to a lot of the brands out there. But if you're in Woolies and you're desperate for a bag, $3.50. It'll do the job.